Well, good afternoon, and I hope you're having an awesome, thankful, safe Monday. It is such a beautiful day down here in Jacksonville. The sun is shining, everything is well. As you see, I'm sitting here in my office, and this is my thinking station here. This is where I sit and get all my ideas and everything like that. And I was watching a video a couple of weeks, not a couple, yeah, a couple of weeks ago, a couple of days ago, maybe a couple of days ago, about a young lady named Kim Classic that's running for Republican Party in Baltimore City. And she put out this ad about Baltimore City. And it's kind of eye-opening, not really eye-opening, because you knew the things that she was talking about was there, but it was never put in the way that she put it in her ad. And the ad was about Baltimore being a Democratic Party's politics for long as I've been living in Baltimore. And what have the people really gained besides dilapidated home and rats, dirtiness, and unemployment and those types of things underneath the Democratic Party? And how she's going to come with brighter ideas underneath the Republican Party, and that can make that change. And I'm saying to myself, neither one of these parties are any different. You go into most cities around this nation, and the situation is both the same, even though they're trying to say that the most democratic states and cities is where all the violence and stuff like that are happening. But it brings back the point, as I was sitting here thinking and looking at this video, at her video, it's like, why do African American people always have others, one, select our leaders for us, two, depend on other people to do for something that we can do for ourselves? We shouldn't have a city or a neighborhood where there's trash all over the place. That's not the government. That's not white folks. That's us. We have certain things we just have control over. So we have to make the decision. Stop blaming others for something that we should be doing for ourselves. There are so many communities in this nation. Everybody has a community. Jewish community, the Hispanic community, Greek, Asian, Chinatown, you name it, Little Italy. But when you look at the black community, is it really a community, or is it just a hood? So everything starts with the people. It has nothing to do with politics at all. Everything starts with the people. See, the people have to change their mindset. Now, I know because of history, we are conditioned to doing certain things and act in a certain way. But guys, this is 2020. We're about to go into 2021. We cannot continue to have that mindset. We have to change and do the things differently that we've done before. We can't continue to go down this rabbit hole. We just can't. And I'm not willing to let you, myself, my grandbabies, and their children to do the same. We have to find a solution to a problem. Now, we know what the problem is. I just told you what the problem was in Baltimore. It's not just in Baltimore, it's here in Jacksonville too. Situation's the same no matter what. What is the solution? And I'm partnering with you right now. I'm asking you to give me that feedback. What is the solution that we have that we can empower ourselves? Economically, with jobs, okay, business ownership, okay, education. What is the solution? Because every nationality pretty much already have that in their community, okay? Okay, the Jews you don't find too many Jewish kids in public schools. If they are in public schools, not many of them, they have their own school. They teach their children about their culture, okay? They train their children up the way they went then. Same with a lot of Asians. They have their schools for their kids, okay? Some Hispanics got schools for their kids. Where are the Afrocentric schools at? Where are the schools that teach our children about their culture? How they are kings and queens. They came long before they came to these shores of America. How they built dynasties. That everything comes from them. Everything that we have in our society, our children need to know that they are the teachers and not the students. Matter of fact, some adults need to know that. So we must create that opportunity for ourselves. But I'm asking you, my friend, please let me know, Let's brainstorm together. Let's come up with some ideas. I mean, I have my ideas. I know what I want to do. I know what I want to do for myself, my family, my people. This is something I've been doing all my life. So that has not changed. I want to know how I can get you involved. That's the question. Tell me, how do I get you involved? How do I get you involved? Say, if I'm sending this video and you're in Baltimore, how do I get you involved to help build Baltimore up? How do I get you involved to go out and vote? And this is something that I'm gonna tell you. A lot of my friends got me because sometimes I just wouldn't vote because I said I'd rather not vote at all than vote for a less of two evils. But if I had a friend of mine, he sat me down when I went down to Orlando. We were sitting down, we were chit chat, we was rapping, and he said, Jabari, you know, there are local issues, man, that affect you. And the decision that you are making not to vote, you are making a decision not to empower that community in which you're in. Whoo! That was a load on me because I never looked at it that way. I always looked at it just like I said. I ain't voting for less of two evils. But those people are making decisions based on the community that I am in. So I must go out and vote for a person that has the same or close to the same ideas that I have. The best of their ability, the best of my ability to understand who these people are that we have in office and that represent our community. And if they're not doing that, we must hold these people accountable to do the things that they say they're going to do before they went into office to get my vote. You know what I'm saying? So I now am promoting voting. Go out and vote. Vote in your local community. Understand what is going on, who is doing what in your community, so you can make your community better. Know who your representative is. Know who your senator is. Know who you need to write to make a difference in your community. That's what I had to learn how to do. And that's what I am doing. So I'm asking you, my friend, what is the solution? What it is that we must do to empower ourselves? And what I'm going to do, I'm going to wait for your response. And I'm going to give you mine in return. And see if we can corroborate and come together with something solid that we can do together economically, how we build institutions. Because there was something bad that happened back in the early 20s and 30s called Greenwood, Oklahoma. And in Greenwood, Oklahoma, they couldn't depend on nobody but themselves. And they was able to build a strong community. And once I get your response, we're going to talk about that a little bit more. But I'm going to keep this video a little short because I know I'm long-winded. I like to talk, and I repeat myself a lot because I try to make a point, and sometimes I got to convince myself the point I'm trying to make, you know. But my friend, I'm sending you this video because I believe in you, and I hope that you believe in me. I hope you want to empower me and strengthen me because I need that. I need that feedback because that's one of the things that those who are motivators and those who want to do better and make a difference in the community, they need that support. They need people to let them know, man, you're on the right path. So I feed off that and say, okay, now I'm doing something great for my community. I'm doing something great for all community. I want everybody to be involved. But I'm talking about the African-American community. I want all my African-American brothers and sisters to be involved. I'm not excluding anybody, but I was always taught you take care of home first before you go out and try to save anybody else. You take care of home first. When you're on a plane, what they say, before you put that mask on somebody else and that plane is going down, you got to make sure you got the oxygen because you go and save as many people you want, you'll wind up dying because you didn't save yourself first. So we must save our community. And as we save our community, we can reach out and include anybody else that wants to come in. But right now, we're going into 2021. We cannot continue to do the same things we've done before. It's going to be a 10-minute video, so I got another 40 seconds. So I'm just letting you know, my friend, I'm counting on you to give me some solutions or what you think. And I can go ahead and brainstorm some more and come back to you for another video and say what I've come up with and hope that we can corroborate together. Let's do that today. By tomorrow, I want to be able to say, man, my friend, this is the plan that I think we should put in place. And what are your thoughts on it? And let's act on it and make it happen so we can have a stronger 2021. Look forward to talking with you soon, my friend. Everything is groovy here in Jacksonville, Florida. Again, making progress. That's what I do. Thanks. Talk to you soon.